Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I'm here on a manic Monday with tonight's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Jasmine says, leave her baby alone. And you know something? I agree. And Angela versus Danielle. What the heck is going on? So, as you guys come into the room, hi, Mary Beth. Hi, Spooky Trash. Hi, I'm Isabella. Yes, I have been one busy woman today, and we're going to get into all the content that I've been doing today. Hi, Jen. Spooky Trash. Yes, roll one because we're going to get into it. So, let's hop right into this, you guys. Honestly, so far this season, I'm like, on it. I still give it a C. Look out for my recap tomorrow. Hi, menopausal queen. So happy you are able to make it. Hi, Susu. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tina. Yes, I know. I know dad's having surgery. Everybody, please send out positive thoughts and prayers to our trusty moderator. Her dad is having surgery tomorrow. So I won't keep you guys long because I know last resort is going to start in like 40 minutes. Hi, Maureen. Thank you everyone for joining me. So this season so far, I give it a C. It's only episode 3. Um Mina has a strong personality. Sorpa and Shekinah, or Sorpa and Shekinah. Hi, Vicky Butterfield. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Papalian Purple. So yeah, look out for my recap. So far, I still give the season a C. So moving on, one of the reasons why I give this season a C, even a C minus, is because of the throuple couple. This storyline is so fucking fake. Okay, like it's an insult to our intelligence as TV viewers. We really believe that this couple that has 2 children are going to divorce to marry a stripper that they met in a strip club in Mexico. Do I have stupid stamped on my forehead? Like, seriously, Matt Sharp Entertainment, can't you guys come up with better storylines than this shit? So, these three are attention whores. Yes, I said it. It's only episode 3, and they are constantly posting on social media. Follow each other. I'm so happy you're getting the exposure. You so, you so need and deserve this exposure, Ani. So Amani is so happy that you're getting it through this show because we all know that this is bullshit. Straight up bullshit. So Ani revealed on her Instagram story that she takes her daughter, which we got to meet on the last episode, who at the time of filming was 7 years old, so she's probably 8 or 9 now. She takes her for waxing on her upper lip. I want to know what you guys think about this. Would you take your young daughter or granddaughter to have waxing done on their upper lip? Ani says, and if, my dear, we come to have my daughter's mustache waxed before because I prefer to be criticized for doing it than to be bullied. And she says it is done under supervision of a friend, and her daughter's sensitive skin is taken into consideration. She is there. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments. They went out for chocolate milk and her favorite meat afterwards, and hugs and kisses. Honestly, I say for an 8, 9 year old, upper lip waxing is a no for me, but that's just my personal opinion. You guys let me know what you think. Yes, I was having a conversation with one of my friends this morning, and that's exactly what we were saying. That doing it at such a young age, I mean, I'm assuming, not even in puberty yet. And doing it at such a young age, pre puberty, is going to make it worse. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. So, like I said, all three of them are big attention seekers. So, I guess this is a show to go on when you want attention. You just ride that 90-day train as long as you can until the wheels fall off. So, now there is major, major tea out on these streets. Thanks to Mary Pants. Go check out her post on Instagram. There is major tea about this strip club that Amani and Matt met Annie in. Let's just put it this way: it has a hotel above it, and there's bang bang rooms in the hotel. So if you haven't checked out Mary Pants's post on IG, you really should, because the tea, it is hot. The tea is hot about the strip club. So, but Ani, she's all shh. Okay. So moving on to a couple that I actually do like, but for some reason, I don't know. I have a gut feeling that they didn't work out. I don't know, but I really really want these two to work out. I like them, but it's early in the season. Okay, it's only episode 3. We know the drama is going to happen. So, both Maddie and Stevie held question and answer sessions on their stories. And someone said to Maddie, "So excited for you and Stevie's journey. Love you two together." And he says, "Thanks. Really appreciate it. Get ready for the roller coaster." Someone asked Stevie, "Are y'all going to be in NOLA on Tuesday? Y'all going to the parade on St. Charles or Quarter?" And she says, "Will there be booby beads? If so, maybe." So someone else asked her, would it be possible that he could meet with his family in another country instead of go home? And she says, yes, the capital of 90 Day Fiance, Turkey, which that is so true. Okay. So now this is something that we didn't know about Stevie. We haven't learned about Stevie yet, but someone asked her, do you want kids? And she said, life's already blessed me with two incredible souls that I protect at all costs. What's next? Stay tuned. And this is what kind of gets, I'm like starting to get the gut feeling of like, what's happening here? So someone else asked her, no questions, just wanted to say, you guys are so cute together and I wish you all the best. And she said, thanks. A lot is loading, but I have nothing but love for MJ then, now, and forever. So someone else says, he seems so disassociated, numb. Was he like that in Turkey? And she says, just a little perspective. Maddie had just flown over 15 hours, not even counting layovers, said goodbye to everything he's ever known, got off the plane to cameras in his face, waited over a year to see me, barely ate, barely slept, and was hit with major culture shock all at once. I can't even begin to imagine what he was feeling. And honestly, however he looked on the outside was totally valid. When we went to Turkey, I was the one jet lagged and I didn't even go through half of what he did. But I still ended up sleeping for a full day. If I had been in his shoes, I would have been an absolute mess. Maddie is full of life, love, and kindness. He's actually way more mature than me. He doesn't slide around in socks like I do, but he's also hilarious. He can make anyone laugh, and the world will see that soon. So, Maddie seems to have a mission of letting people know the true situation in his country beyond what we see on the news, which he says is controlled by the government. So someone asked him, is it you can't really walk your dog in Iran? And he says, I could go on about the ridiculous rules the Islamic government enforces on people, and this is one of them. They can even pull you over for having your dog in your car. But people are so fed up with these rules and they do it all the time, even though they know it could cause trouble. From now on, whenever you hear free Iran, you'll understand why people say it. And he is not interested in an OnlyFans. So if you're looking out for an OnlyFans from him, it won't be coming, according to him. Sean and Aaliyah are going to be on next week, apparently. So moving on. One thing that Maddie really, really misses is Persian food. And it looks really fucking good. So I would miss it too. Now I'm working on a post for Instagram, and I'm just doing, fun facts about the cast members. So, fun fact for Stevie, she is a dog person, even though she loves her cat. She doesn't like fast food at all, and her favorite colors are black and blue. Now, while Maddie may be missing Persian food, he has found Mexican food. So that's his favorite food. He watches soccer and plays volleyball, and his favorite color is red. So I'm going to try to do one for all the cast members. Now, Mark and Mina has a strong personality. Okay, we've already seen it. So let's see, how this all starts to unfold. And she may have a little bit of tension with with her stepdaughter Jordan. But here is Jordan at her engagement party, and it looked like the whole family was there and everything was great. Now, fun facts from Mark and Mina. Mark first flew a plane at 23 years old. His favorite food is whatever Mina is cooking. As we saw in the last episode, it was gas station pasta, and his favorite color is black. Mina's favorite American food is pepperoni pizza. Her favorite perfume is the Empress by Dolce and Gabbana, and her favorite color is black. So moving on, we have Sarper and Shekinah. Do you think Alex and Sarper are twinning? 85% on IG said, I don't think so. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sarper and Alex, twins or nah? And we have Shekinah. I like that purse. Moving on. Now, if there's anyone that is enjoying The Last Resort, is the therapist. Okay? Dr. James, Dr. Heidi, they are loving this. They get to pose with the cast, post it to the gram. So if anyone's enjoying the experience of Last Resort, or the therapist. Now, as for the cast, you know, Natalie, unfortunately, Josh, announced recently that their relationship has fallen apart. No, duh. And they're no longer together. No, duh. They were never together in the first place. Obviously, Sophie and Rob, The Last Resort didn't work for them. So, yeah, that was kind of an eh. So Sophie's out here selling her waist trainers, and Brandon is working off frustration in the gym. So the Last Resort really didn't work out for anybody except for Jasmine, who was able to introduce an open marriage and normalize cheating. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother video, and I've talked about that a lot. So is everything okay with Jasmine's baby? I covered this in my last Oy vey. She posted this in a Instagram group for her followers. And thank you, Menopausal Queen, for sending this to me because I am blocked and I do not follow her on any of my accounts. So she posted, "Hi beauties. There are some rumors saying I've already had the baby. It's false. I'm still very pregnant." So then she says, "This coming March 3rd, baby has a very important test. OBGYN is concerned about her heart. Keep us in your prayers." Then she says, "And thank you for all the kind words of love and support. It means the world to me." So, Jasmine has been posting her rated R pregnancy pictures on IG. There wasn't nothing really interesting in the group chat. But then today, she posted to her story, I I lot of people talking about me to get attention. That's all they care about because their tiny little ego always craves for it. But I ignore them because they're right. It's just that you can see for miles they're just clowns. And honestly, I don't care about what they do. They're insignificant to me. I've tried so hard to be nice to people who don't fucking deserve shit from me. Keep testing me, and all your nasty shit is going to make it to my social media with no mercy at all. And I know you creeps follow me here, so yes, I'm talking to you all. And I said, holy shit. Who the heck is she talking to? Who is she referring to? Here we go, guys. So Jasmine, she is not happy, and
I think I catch a virus
first she's not feeling well. So let me share this. Okay, so she's not feeling well, right?
because last night, since last night, like I couldn't sleep at all. Like my stomach is hurting so much. I have a stomach ache. I have a headache. My belly is so hot right now. I feel like feverish. And I'm home alone with Coco. He knows mommy doesn't feel well. He's taking care of me. Right, Coco? Oh, Coco. Coco. Mhm. And just by the record, guys, I was not talking about any cast member. About the previous post that I said, I'm gonna air all your stuff out there because I don't give anybody free promotion. Okay, I charge for posts. If I'm gonna mention your name and I'm gonna give you attention from people that follows me, you have to pay me. I don't do shit for free. So I was not talking about any cast member. It's just a person that keeps just making the nastiest comments, and it's not a blogger either. Okay, I'm okay with bloggers, even the ones that write bad things. Whatever, marketing is marketing, but it's a person that is just crossing the line. And you can say whatever you want to say about me, but why you have to mention a baby and be so nasty making comments about a baby, and how stupid you have to be to believe that a dog needs a visa to come to the United States, and people believe in that.
Well, Jasmine, I'm sorry. Okay, I may have something to do with that because I did post this. I mean, yes, we all know that Coco didn't need an actual visa to come to the States, but you did need to file special paperwork, make sure his vaccines were in order, and actually, Wet Sock did a video today, okay, about Jasmine, and he highlighted a comment on one of his previous videos that I want to read to you guys because this is what I'm trying to get across. But of course, Jasmine is taking everything literal. So someone said, this is on Wet Sox video. My wife and I married on K1, and she also had two from a previous relationship. Coinkadinkly, I live somewhere local to Gino, same city as my ex wife, and less than 10-minute drive down the street where they play Baki with his family. I work on the TA side of automotive engineering. I will say for all our kids, all we needed to do was add an additional G325 and passport photo for each kid when we filed our I-129F. The filing fee doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the American income. Sponsoring a fiance and two children is only a hair over 38K annual. He was at Ford when he sponsored her. In my industry, we call engineering at Ford, GM, the golden handcuffs because they will pay nearly double what anyone else can pay for engineers, usually 125 to 175K. On the other hand, Coco needed international vaccines, special paperwork, and permits usually called a pet passport, and special boarding for both the medical eval and the flight. There is absolutely no reason her children are still in Panama and Coco is not outside of purely being dog water. So there you go. From someone that actually went through the process, calling out the bullshit. Yes, I know. Coco doesn't actually need a visa. But the point is, there was paperwork that needed to be in line, and you made sure that paperwork was in line for Coco to come to the States, but not your children. I don't know. But Jasmine still, with her rated R pregnancy pictures, making food for Matt that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. I agree with her. Do not talk about her baby. The baby is innocent. She has nothing to do with her parents. She didn't pick her parents. Yes, Jasmine is having a girl. She didn't pick her parents. So please do not talk about Jasmine's baby. We could talk about Jasmine. She's a grown ass woman, as we see here, her standing in her bra and underwear, making food for Matt. But leave the innocent baby out of it. Those trolls are horrible. Troll Jasmine, not the baby. So moving on. EScott just needs to shut the fuck up and go away. Okay, he had the quickest GoFundMe known to man. And this was not the first time he tried e-begging. Okay. Back in 2023, after his appearance on the Family Chantal and Love in Paradise and that whole mess, yeah, he was e-begging back then too. So he's back to e-begging, but now he is e-threatening. Let me just share, okay? Because this dude is just way too much.
My mom is home on oxygen. She's hanging in there. And I just want you all to know thank you for love and support. Um, I've been focused on her care full time, but I want you guys to let you know I was able to get the Reddit page shut down. I also was advised by my attorney, just keep collecting everything, emails, anything derogatory, defaming me, slander, libel statements, everything. That process takes a while because I'm suing Meta, I'm suing YouTube, I'm suing Reddit, and there's a process that you have to go through.
Should I be nervous?
So I'll be victorious. Let them keep talking about me, but I'm giving you a heads up. If you have anything on your page that's affecting my livelihood or slanderous, I'd advise you to remove it. Just heads are beginning. So quick heads up. If you have an Instagram page or a Facebook page and you take pride in that page and you built it up and you have a huge following and you have a lot of derogatory things about me, I've either collected it or be prepared that your page is going to be shut down.
Oh, really? You don't say. I'm really worried.
Everything has been saved since April 17th of 2023. And listen, when you start, it takes time. It takes time. And you know what? Finally, I'm going to get redemption. And I want the last 24 months of my life back. I was destroyed. I was slandered, defamed, libel.
Dude, you did it all to yourself. Just saying.
Statements, lost 6 contracts. And Sharp Entertainment, they never provided the emotional support. I got in a fight with Pedro, punched in the head, and guess what? They complained, and that's why I got blackballed in the hospital. I had a stroke 6 months before. I got punched in the head. You know, there's a lot. I saved everything. It's all coming. Keep watching my stories because I'm going to post a little more tea every day. Sharp Entertainment.
Really? You don't say.
You got to love Sharp. But here's an example. And this is probably why I'm not back on that show again with Sharp anything. Did the Love in Paradise. They love me. They bring me back 4 months later to do the Family Chantel. They pushed me to be on a flight within 2 days. I went to do the Family Chantel. I was working in a hospital and I had to breach my contract to do the Family Chantel. And I was pressured to do that. I had the stroke 6 months prior. We were Pedro and I were supposed to go to gym workout, wasn't working out. We go to a place to box, and I'm blindsided by this. I get punched in the head, and I complain that, hey, I had a stroke right before this and everything else. And I reached out to my executive producer from Love in Paradise, and Martin, who was on Family Chantel, got mad at me. So I was basically blackballed.
You know who he
Yes, I'm well aware that
Deontay from Love After Lockup, blackballed from Sharp.
the Reddit, I think you're a slippery squirrel. That's the one that emails me all the time. I'm well aware that you create these fake pages or secret groups. That will all come to surface, and that will be included in another lawsuit. It resets again, okay? So when you sue them once, then you go for another lawsuit, and it starts from the last 12 months. We'll do it again. I love it. As long as I'm being paid for it and compensated for the slander and this vigilante group that's tried to ruin my life, I have everything. So it's up to them. They're going to pay my bills, so I love it.
Yes, I agree. Blackballed is better than blueballed. So you see here, he's like going on about Reddit groups that he says defamed him and blah, 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 blah. But yes, blackballed is better than being blueballed. Now, Angela versus Danielle Gates. What the fuck is going on here? Angela keeps hopping into Danielle's comments, putting laughing emojis and shit. And Danielle got sick of it, and she posted this. Angela, this will be the only time I look for you, so take advantage. Whatever your beef is with me, I'm right here. I had a call with a Meta rep on Thursday, and they suggested that I go into my live archive and edit all of my lives to cut out the silence and then post them. They said it's clear people are into my lives, but there's a lot of empty space, so I have to cut it. The birds chirping makes it impossible, but also beautiful. Over the next few days, I'll be editing lives from the archive and posting them. We never know how long we will be here, so I'm ready to revisit some things I said yesterday with the wisdom I have today. CPTSD and trauma, the impact it has on relationships, it never goes away. People ask me all the time, how can you trust Johan after all that? The truth is, I can't. I never will. It's possible I may never trust anyone again, and part of that is trauma, and part of that is being a Scorpio. I have to decide to radically accept some things and see what that feels like. I'm also pursuing lots of different treatments around my trauma that doesn't involve pharmaceuticals. I'll share more on those as I see how they impact me. I appreciate how many of you asked me to save and post my lives. I talk a lot of nonsense, but there's always at least one gem in there somewhere. That's just because I'm a teacher. I appreciate those of you who find and value those gems because it reminds me of what it was like to be a teacher. Thanks for that. So now here's a gem from her live where she is talking about Angela. Okay, so here we go.
Hi, everyone. All right, so this is what I need from everybody. Can someone go and find Angela Deem and bring her to this live? Because I need to figure out what this bitch's problem is with me. I've had enough, really had enough. I don't know what. She's lurking in my comment thread. I don't know why she's on my page at all. She does not follow me. I don't want anything to do with her. I find her repulsive. I don't know what she's doing in my energy, and I don't want her in my energy anymore. So we're going to send this live to Angela, and we're going to invite her here so she can talk to me about what it is that's bothering her, because I want her out of my comment section. Like, she really, really needs to get it together. Really. I don't know if it's rehab. I don't know if it's therapy. I don't know what it is. But if she's wondering why Michael bolted, like, why are you still here? Why are you still here? I've never engaged with you any day of my life. Any day of my life.
I ask myself that every day, Danielle. Why is Angela still around?
You've never been a part of my existence. What are you doing in my comments? ¿Qué pasó? I don't know. That's my question. That's why we're going to find Angela and we're going to ask her what her deal is. Nada pasó conmigo. How do we do that? I don't know. See if she's live somewhere. She's like often live on some platform. I stopped following her when Michael got free. I think I've never followed her. I've never engaged with her. It's the second time. Third time. First time she was running her mouth about me online because I did a fucking TikTok battle with Michael, like get a life. Trying to stay relevant.
That was your first strike, Danielle. You did a TikTok battle with Michael. I mean, Kobe did one, and now she wants Kobe to be freaking deported. So no one's allowed to do TikTok battles. You didn't know that, Danielle?
Now that she probably won't be on 90 Day anymore. But stay relevant on my page. I'm not on 90 Day. How am I relevant? I'm not where you want to be. There's nothing happening here. Nothing to see. I'm not going to make you more relevant. I've got other fish to fry. Thank you. I appreciate that. I talked to Michael, but like we're all colleagues. We all work for the same fucking network.
So do I. I love this energy. I love this energy against Angela. I mean, Angela has been hopping into her comment sections, writing comments that don't make fucking sense. I mean, it sounds like she's wasted and she's trying to comment. Personally, between you guys and me, I think it's political, okay? Because we all know Angela is like Trump's number one fan, and Danielle is not. And Danielle's very vocal how she is not a fan of Trump and this current dumb administration. And Angela has made herself very vocal how she does support this current administration. So I think that has a lot to do with Angela's beef with Danielle and jealousy. I do believe that Angela is jealous of Danielle on some level. And then when she did the TikTok battle with Michael, forget it. That was the nail in her coffin. Okay, so if Angela and Danielle confront each other on live, I will definitely let you guys know and bring that to you. Okay, so moving on to other pregnancies in the 90-day world, because Jasmine is not the only one pregnant. David is catering to Annie's pregnancy cravings. She wanted a brat with mustard and kraut, and thank goodness for his new air fryer. And Amber, poor Amber, here is an update. Okay, she broke some bones and she is 60 days away from giving birth. Amber from Love in Paradise.
Broken foot. It's resting out of its boot right now. Broken ankle. And my new whip. New wheels for a while.
I mean, I think it's great that she's able to keep her sense of humor. But that really fucking sucks. Breaking your ankle and your foot so close to going into labor. Amber, my thoughts and prayers are with you, girl. She is one of the sweetest. I'm talking about Amber and Daniel from the first season of Love in Paradise, when Love in Paradise was actually good, because now I think it's crap. She is such a sweetie, and I cannot believe that this happened to her. And speaking of Annie, this is a throwback picture of Annie before David. Check out that sexy thing. Now, Paul is having pet issues. We know he has issues, okay? Just overall issues, but check out his pet issues.
So things have been a little bit strange here. I posted a video the night about I have 4 male cats, and they apparently were having relations with each other, which I thought was a little bit different. But I guess there's no female cats, and whatever happened will happen. So I got a German Shepherd puppy, and I was concerned that the cats and him would fight. So I was a little worried about that at first. Now he had just stopped breastfeeding. They were giving him some minced meat and things like that. So when I got him here, I had some little thing of little puppy food and I tried to get him to eat. He wouldn't eat. And then I noticed when the cats ate his food, he would see the cats eat. So he started eating. So I was happy. He started eating. Well, now he's doing everything the cats do. He's using the litter box And I don't know if he's thinking he's a cat now or what's going on. But this German Shepherd puppy uh, is really surprising me. But the cats and him aren't fighting at all, and he just.
So, from what I understand, it's kind of normal. I mean, not normal in a normal sense, but when dogs and cats are like together, their habits start rubbing off on each other. My bestie has a ton of cats on her property, and she has a few dogs, and her dogs think they're cats, and her cats think they're dogs. I mean, it's crazy. So yeah, Paul, it's sort of normal. Now, Marie, Annie's due date is March 13th. Yes, this seems like the longest pregnancy ever, but her and David are in Thailand because that's where she wanted to give birth, because that's where her family is, and her due date is the 13th. So, baby will be here really, really soon. So, moving on, Leida says, me? Insensitive? Nah. Check this out. Leida insensitive? No. She's the most sensitive person we know.
So there are some people actually calling me that I am insensitive with people who are dealing with suicidal. Wait. Are you freaking kidding me? So let me ask you questions. Where were you when I was suicidal? Where were you when I was begging these horrible people to stop harassing me and threatening my family? Where were you? Where were you when I had a physical abuse by my husband, bruises all over my face, bruises all over my wrist? Where were you? No comment, right? So I don't know what you guys talking about. I mean, like, why are you guys talking about calling me like I'm insensitive?
No, Leida insensitive, not at all. Anyway, moving on. Before I let you guys go, because I know Last Resort is going to begin soon, just a couple of miscellaneous updates. Renee is still rambling and raging, but that's no surprise. Sonny did a photo shoot. Look at him. You go, Sonny. We have Lauren and Alex, who is not twinning with Sarper. I'm sorry. We have Mama Karen and Pedro with his whole family, including his sister and his mom. We have Dempsey still living her best life, swimming with the stingrays. Yeah, she did that. Kelly hanging out with his family, looking good, Kelly. And we have Rebecca and Ziad. And I just want to say thank you so much to my trusty moderator, Menopausal Queen. She makes these homemade soaps and lip balms and like vapor salve things. They smell so good, made of all natural products. I know she's already left the room because she had to get up early. So hopefully she'll watch the end of this and see my thank you to her. Thank you, girl. I love you. I really, really appreciate it. And I decided, guys, that I was going to start recapping this new TLC show, Big Family, Big City. That's why I've been really busy today. So, when you guys have a moment, or maybe when you're done watching me, go check out my recap. This is about the family of 13, 11 children, musical talents playing on the streets of New York City. My husband and I have actually seen them in person. I've seen them in the subway once, and my husband has seen them on the streets. So I decided, hey, why not? I'm going to start recapping this show. And I did an update on a subject that is near and dear to my heart. So Nisha Robinson, the woman who took over Pakistan in January and the beginning of February, has not been heard or seen in um, this is going on the third week since the middle of February when she was last seen in Dubai threatening to burn someone with a cigarette. So I did an update video. Where is Onisha? Please check it out when you have a chance. And I just wanted to say 1 minute you're young and wild, and the next minute you are all into air fryers. And that's me right about now. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Please double check that you are subscribed because YouTube likes to play fucking games. One more thing, please like, share my video with a friend or 10, comment. Thank you, everyone in the live chat. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Big City, Big Family is on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on TLC and then streams the next day on Max. I meant to mention that. Thank you so much, everyone. And have a good night. See you next time. Bye.